Had to get a soda. Glorious soda. What's up, fellers? Oh, it's kind of cold in here. Let me warm myself up. I'm gonna put my pants on. We're gonna colored pencil this dude because clearly I don't have markers, as we already know. It's freezing. Let's turn that heat on, man. You can't drink anything cold. Hot cocoa. All right. Oh, you was in the FNAF movie? Who did you play? Did you play Chica or Bonnie? Anyway, where was I? Said that with so much power. Facts. Well, I'm glad that I'm erasing it and it doesn't look too bad. Usually when I erase it, I see like the world's terrible mistakes. I do see mistakes, but not as bad. No, you was in the movie, Coop. Who did you play? Tell us, Coop. Tell us. Who did you play? What's up, Soupy? Alright. Who did Coop play, guys? He has to tell us. Yeah, you did. You just said you did. Stop lying. Hello. Yvonne Harrison? You played that one guy that was invisible? That's incorrect. I know exactly who you played. Don't play with me. I know exactly who you played. Lute. Oh, shit. William Ray. Flames. You know what's funny? I go on TikTok for the first time in like a week or so, and all I see is William Ray something, be like Flames. I have a question. So my crush asked me to talk to him after school. I have a bad feeling that something is wrong. I don't like the feeling. What should you do? You should respect their decision and talk to them after school. You know what I mean? Listen, Luna, would you rather do nothing and live with the regret of never knowing, or you can do something and have clarity? You know what I mean? I think it would be in your favor, if anything. So never be curious. You gotta, if you want an answer, you gotta find it, whether the good way or the hard way. But let them speak first before you do whatever you gotta say, of course, so you don't make yourself look stupid. I don't want to live in a hole anymore. You will stay in that damn hole, boy. Thank you for the heart. Wow, a heart for me. I need it right now. Thank you, Monkey Man. Why are you going to sleep? Don't you have another role to fill in the next FNAF movie? Come on, lock in, dude. You gotta... You're playing the next... You're in the next movie. What are you doing? Don't you got recital to go to or something? I swear he has recital, guys. Kix, didn't you see him in the movie? Or no, I'm not tweaking. Kix seen you in the movie. I seen you too. I didn't even watch it. Nope, nope, Coop. We know you was in there. See? Hello, Harrison. Nah, you're in the movie. They didn't kill off your character yet, so you're still in. So you must have got paid bans, though. I'm jealous. Well, you can get your slep another time. You have an act to play. Drink some coffee. You already signed the contract, so you're doing it. No sleep. You want to live a life of luxury. Left-handed. Yes, in many ways in one. I am the left of the hands. I am the hands that are left. I am the hands that are left. Autocorrect. Autocorrect's gonna get them. Sometimes I play off you guys' autocorrect just for fun. I already know what you guys are saying anyways. My brain autocorrects for me. Yeah, like that autocorrect. Thank you, Sassy. Same. Yep, I can't wait to see your roll. Draw me, please. I can't get out of the darn hole. Then dig up. Dig up, man. 1 out of 5's hilarious. I was just thinking of Punk. When you guys self-insert yourself into the conversation, you'll see me drink water, and Punk Mode will be like, "Oh, Ian drinks water too. Isn't that funny? Ian drinks water." Oh god. It's Freddy. You're Freddy. So did you know? Did you know Ian drinks water? Then Connor will say, "Connor, I drink water too. Isn't that cool? We both related, you know." And then yeah. And then Kix will say something like water fountain or some bullshit. I have nothing to talk about. Do you or don't you? Or do you, don't you? Do you, don't you? Give me water, please. I'm dying. There you go. There's your water. I'll give you virtual, thoughtful water. I'll give you a water of thoughts. How's that? You like water of thoughts? Hey, Flame. I thought it was overthrown for a second. What's my favorite color? You should know it by now. Should I rip it off the wall for you? It's right here. Mint green, baby. Mint green. Yeah, I have it tacked on the wall. Hey, Flame. Yeah, you're turning it over. William Ray's turning it overthrown slowly. Hey, Flame. I only talk about my characters because I'm myself am very boring. Are you though? Aren't you a girl boy thing? That's pretty interesting. You don't know your gender and you're in the gym. That's pretty interesting. Anyway. And your name's Punk Bunny and you do art. That's 3 interesting things about you. Thanks. I'm so hydrated. Do you have any cookies left over? I'm kind of hungry. Hey, Flame. Are you alone? Whatever. You're a goy and you're a burl. You're a goy. You're one of them. What's your favorite memories? Oh god, why are you using that emoji, Kicks? What is up with you? Punk Bunny, you are quite interesting. You don't even. Hey, Flame. You alone? My favorite memories. Now is not the time for favorite memories. But maybe I will remember some on my way. I can tell you 3 facts about me. You want to hear? The only thing interesting about you is the people around you. I think you're not conceited enough. You need to get like me. You need to think you're the greatest thing since. I know you've been shat talked your entire existence, but you need to. There's plenty interesting things about you. And if you don't know or actually have anything, go explore and have some experiences and level up your character build. You know what I mean? Burger King foot lettuce. Burger King foot lettuce. Who's funny? What's up, Harrison? Needed eraser, indeed. Should I flex? Because I need to actually reference. It's reference time. It's reference. I gotta draw this right here. We're drawing these. So, next one I gotta do is Flora, though. Flora's right here. Pink girl. Oh, I almost did. Oh, no. What did I do? Is that a pen marker? Oh, no, it's part of it. We gotta draw this. So I'm just doing the water guy. We got the fire guy. Now we need the water man. I'm not allowed. You are allowed. I allow it. You're on house arrest 24/7. That's pretty interesting. The hell? Yo. Hello, Bentley. Hello, Zone. My eye is bleeding. Well, that's an interesting fact. If you guys want to do a show and tell with yourselves, go ahead. Who are you and what are you made of? Gelatin? If you were made out of a substance of something else, what would you be made out of? I think I would be made out of... If I was made out of a substance, that's not what I am now. It would be... Maybe paper. I don't know. It's my eraser. You'd be made out of uranium. You'd be made out of hamburgers. I have this thing, but it's not really expensive. I got it off AliExpress. I'll never buy expensive. Hold on, I gotta tell her I'm live. Hello, Johnny boy. If it isn't Jonathan, 2 times in a row. I like my fish pen, though. That's fun. Anyway, 2 times in a row. Yeah, but that pencil I just showed you is one of those pencils I don't have to, like, sharpen ever. Or, like, click or anything. You're joining on a computer? That's interesting. Where are you located, sir? Anti, what would you be made out of? I already know what you'd be made out of. You're giving me like a deodorant stick gel. The gel kind. That's the vibe you're getting. If Jonathan was made out of a subject matter outside of what he actually is, he's giving me... You're giving me... what would Jonathan be made out of? If you are just a straight... I think yours would be, Kicks, yours would probably be like Play-Doh. Oh yeah, it's a good smelling one. Hello again. Bentley, cool. Bacteria because everyone hates me. What the hell is going on with you, Johnny? Tell us. No one hates you. I think you're just overthinking that. No one cares. Hate's a strong word, but I'd say, hey, where's the line? I think the answer is more so no one cares. Not no one hates you. Just no one cares. But if you could be bacteria. Nah, you have to be straight vile to be bacteria. But you're not giving me bacteria vibes. You're giving me what are you giving me? You're giving me no. Can I say something wild? Do you think whatever you're gonna say is gonna change the trajectory of the live stream? If you do, don't say it. That's all I'm gonna warn you right now. Nah, this is going off of personality. That's how I'm rating it. So if you were made out of an object or anything, a substance, you're giving me gallium, liquid metal, Johnny. You're giving me liquid metal vibes. You know what I'm saying? We got liquid metal. That's the vibe you're giving me. We have 41 people in here. It's flex time. You guys know it is. It's 41 people in here, so I'm flexing. Even if half of them are potential bots. Like the stream, baby. This is flex time. I think Punk Bunny might be made out of ice cream. Nah. What is Punk Bunny made out of? You're Play-Doh, Kicks. You're made out of Play-Doh. Listen, you wouldn't know because I'm the outside looking in. You can't see. It's hard to see the galaxy that you're in, you know? You're getting see the forest for the trees, you know what I'm saying? No more fire, guy. I'm sorry, man. I gotta flex. I have to flex when there's a lot of people in here. It's literally free advertising. Mint. Ew. Why do you like toothpaste ice cream? Raise your hand if you like mint. Actually, let's do a poll. Mint choco ice cream. Done. Start a poll. Poll has been started. How do I move it? Why does it have to be in the way? Or it'd be darkness because I'm dead inside. All right, Johnny, you're going downhill. Are you even drawing? Yes, I apologize. I was erasing the sketch and inking a bit, and I was letting the ink sit. But yeah, I am drawing, sir. I love men ice cream. That's a new flavor. That's a terrible typo. I hope it was on purpose. Just eat chocolate toothpaste. Exactly. If you like mint ice cream, you just like eating toothpaste. I'm sorry. Crest Colgate in your ice cream. You wouldn't tell the difference if I put it in there. You just be like, oh, it's extra minty today. Yum. Oh, my tooth. Or I'll just put sugar in your toothpaste so you can start eating it. You'd be like, wow, this tastes extra. This toothpaste tastes like my ice cream. Yum. All right, that poll's done. But a lot of you said yes. More said ew. A few said no, but the ones that said no basically said ew. But he can rewrite reality. Okay, buddy. You're just ruining your own series with that character. My toothpaste is unicorn themed. Of course, I am not surprised. This is why you're in the basement. I can't tell if you're being sarcastic, Matthew. Said, ah, ha, ha, you're so funny. I fucking hate you. But thanks. Punk Bunny is base. What do you mean? I'm eating toothpaste. I like eating toothpaste. It's so yummy. I know you like eating. I don't know why people like eating that strong. Like a mint, okay. Klondike, those mint chocolate bars, those York peppermint patties. You got to be a serial killer if you eat those. I'm sorry. You're definitely a serial killer if you eat York peppermint patties. I think those are done now. I don't think they're a thing anymore. But they float around every Christmas, you know what I mean? They're in your grandma's dish, candy dish. They're somewhere. What am I drawing? I'm drawing the water guy for my series. It's flexing time again. So let's flex, fellas. So I'm drawing them in a... I don't even know what angle to call this, but I should put the light... Oh, he's right behind. The lightning guy, the fire guy, and the water guy, which is like a monk. People who don't like it got yellow teeth. My teeth are kind of yellowing. I didn't brush them today. I just woke up super late and I kept sleeping and then I started drawing. But we're going to triple down. See, that's annoying. My teeth are either straight white. Well, also the lighting in my bathroom is yellow, so that doesn't help. But why'd you time me out? Why'd you get timed out? Stop timing people out, Kicks. What does sugar mean? Who said give me... What? My toothpaste is white and minty, so I'm cool. Sigh. Guys, do any of y'all have... I'm sure we all have original characters. But yeah, I'm drawing the water guy. If anyone hasn't read my series, he's right here. And he's in the series. This is probably what he looks like in his best form. But, yep. I'd say if you were to read Numen's Law, you can start with a water chapter begins and go from there. So you're an alternate, you're saying? You're a visitor. If you got pearly, glowing white teeth, you're a visitor. Oh, he's God. Rewriting reality is crazy, I'm not gonna lie. You have to be God to have that power. I don't care. You have to be God to have that power. Because in my series, there's God too, but like he can pretty much do the same thing basically because he's goddamn God. But he's only gonna show up once. If he does, we don't even know. I also got dirt under my nails. Oh, he got dirt. Check his armpits. He's a visitor. Honestly, if you're an artist, you would have dirt under your fingernails, or it would look like grime. I need your nails. I don't have any. Kicks, that is a horror story. I need your nails. Give me them. I'd shit myself if someone came up to me randomly talking about, I need your nails. I don't have any. What the fuck, Kicks? He's asking for nails. Give me the nailer. All right. I made splatter on earlier today. Does that make me an artist? If you artistically splatter, then yes. If you have an artist creative vision and you're not just splicking and splattering, yes. But if you have a vision and you have a creativity and you're going for it, then yeah, sure. But there's definitely levels to this. There's definitely levels to this. Hey, Flame, give me your art skills now or else. Hey, if you want you could easily get my art skills in probably 10 days. I'm not gonna lie. You could get my art skills in 10 days. Hey, man, we got 50 people in here. Do you guys love me? I bite my nails to the bare bottom. That's so on brand for you, Punk Money. I'm not gonna lie. You're fitting the character description. But I like my nails. I'm an artist. Oh, God. Just practice, y'all. That's what I've been telling them, Unknown. I can teach you how to smartly practice or to creatively think on how you should practice. Or honestly, I don't practice at all. I just draw things that I want, and that should be your practice. Your practice should literally be just drawing, honestly. You don't need practice if you just draw, just learn from each and every drawing you do and try and change it up every drawing. Just try and change your drawing up every time. Like I wouldn't have had this. I wouldn't have had this, that's for sure, if I didn't try anything new. And that's my best thing, my favorite thing. That's why I keep showing it. Yeah, you get random color and you just start splashing it on a canvas and you think you're Picasso. Yes, I know what you're talking about. Overthrown is scary. Aren't you the one asking us for our fingernails? In Japan? What are you talking about in Japan? Can you give me a character design for advice for robots? I'm new here. Well, I don't really draw robots or mechs. So, they can go either way. It really depends on the... I can't give you great advice because I don't draw mechs. Most of my designs are like organic shapes and, well, not the pot dude in the pot. But, you know, I don't really draw anything blocky, but there's a lot of old-fashioned anime you could use for reference, that's for sure. What's that? Evangelion? Japan! Yeah, but it depends how often your OP characters show up, you know, because that's really going to determine the factor. Because when you have a super overpowered character, you're just like, oh, if he's showing up a lot as well, you're like, oh, is it makes the story more predictable in a way. That's why I don't like when shows have too many overpowered characters or plot armor that's super visible. But that's another topic for now. Lute, stop it. I hate abstract art. I mean, I like some. There's very few abstract art that's actually purposefully abstract and not just like, I had fun. I think abstract gets a bad rep for these stupid like money laundering things or other things that have to do with just people thinking they're artists just from, you know, obviously splattering paint. They think they're a part of the group, but there's some good abstract art that I actually like myself. I'm gonna have like a fighting stage where there's gonna be two people fighting. They're gonna be fighting on an abstract art piece. It's gonna be fire when I do it though. They're gonna fight on an abstract piece of art. Why'd you just say I have a character description? Is that bad? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Punk Bunny? You just started Full Metal Alchemist? Peak, honestly. I think they had a remastered version, right? Was Brotherhood the latest? I don't remember. I like taking pictures of random people. Yeah, you should stop doing that. 5 pounds on the end. One of my person just threw it at that. What are you talking about? I need to breathe. You need to breathe. You need fingernails. Oh, character description. So when you guys do stuff in here, it's like I have a general idea of the type of person you are, the stereotype in my head. And then when you guys say certain things or do certain things, you're filling out like the card sheet that makes you that stereotype. It's like you're every time you do something or say something, like a puzzle piece of knowledge gets put into your like, let's say there's like a picture of you in my head, right? And then the more you say and do things, it just a puzzle piece of information confirms it and it just gets put onto that puzzle, which is you. You're the full puzzle, but the more you do things, the more puzzle pieces fill in the blanks for me. Your what? What is even that? I can't even see that. Toaster? I need everything. Stop it, Kicks. What's my stereotype? That's I don't know, Johnny, but you're screaming like I'm a gentle giant with a emotional gentle giant that has feelings too type of vibe. But I don't know. Johnny's probably like 6'3", huge as hell, and huge not as in fat, but just a big body, and and he just wants love. I got 24. Oh God, he's moving up the ranks, and you have like 23 yesterday. I'm now bald. Why? Are you Lute, perchance? That's the vibe Johnny's giving me. Make him have hair as nails. What the hell? Edging is my lifestyle? What the hell? William Ray. But the younger you are, it's harder to tell your character type or your stereotype because you're just a kid for the most part. So, but even I know how old you are from what you are saying half the time, or what conditions you have. Theater kid vibes. Yeah, a little bit. Well, how old are you? I'm gonna say 13. 12. You're 12 to 14. Flame is 4. How do you spell G until... What? No one tells me why I make them uncomfortable, and it makes me mad because I want to fix the problem. You're just doing that and it's making them feel more uncomfortable. Trust me, I do that all the time. By accident, too. When someone doesn't want to be bothered, the best thing to do is, like a turtle, leave them alone. Turtle crossing the road. You know, you can't disturb it. You just gotta... I still would help the turtle cross. I don't trust anyone. Anyway. I think the more nonchalant you act in that type of scenario, the better you're perceived. But yeah. Alright. I've been using this colored pencil for 30 minutes. Where's the others? I'm not a ladder artist. What? I'm 11? Well, I didn't want to underguess. I wanted to give you some hope, so I said a higher number just to make you feel better, to be honest. But... because some of you guys get offended when I say you're like 7. Big and lonely. Are you not? What are you talking about, Kicks? Tell me what it is. Levi, Bunny, Punk Bunny, you're leaving out a lot of things in that scenario. You're not 9.5. I was honestly, William Ray, I was gonna guess 11. That was gonna be my real guess, but I canked it up a couple numbers because some of you guys surprised me as well with your age. Like, you'd be like, I'm 69, but hey, Flame. I don't like you. Honestly, I think you guys would be the best as friends. Like, Goku and Vegeta type friendship, you know what I'm saying? Well, Kicks, don't be upset. You are upsetting them. You are upsetting Punk Bunny. You are antagonizing. So don't be surprised, you know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. But... we need to find a good word that stands for to not like someone without saying you don't like them. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel neutral about someone, like saying, hey, do you like me as a person? Like, without saying, you're okay. You know, what's it like a nice way of saying that without saying like the only thing you can say is, you're chill. That's literally the only thing you can say. It's like, it's because when people say I don't like you, that means you don't like them. But when I say that, let's say you like someone, but you don't really know them. How would you spell? You can't say Flames, can you just call me William, please? But William Ray's fire. William Ray is tough. What are you talking about? Alright. I'm nonchalant in real life. I think you're depressingly nonchalant, Johnny. That's your nonchalantness. It's depression. You're begging for a conversation. And when you get one, Johnny, you know what you do? You talk too much. That's your problem. Did I get you right? Did I guess you right? Because that's what I do. Like, I'm super quiet kid until someone starts talking to me and they talk about my interest or something. And then I just don't stop fucking talking. So I'd prefer to stay quiet to prevent myself. But, you just oversensitive and it's annoying. That's most people on the internet, punk bunny. You guessed me right, though. I didn't guess anything right. I'm a crackhead everywhere, yet I try to keep it cool. But I just can't. Yeah, you're a clippy PFP's kind of giving that vibe. Your clippy PFP's definitely giving the vibe. My cousin came into a bar. He's 14. Tragic. Teach him young, I guess. Don't drink, kids. Wait, why does Lute have 2 legs? Because this is the Lute with, maybe I should have drew this one without 2 legs. That's a good point. I mean, without a leg. Even though that sounded like a silly thing to say, even though it's correct. Maybe I should have drew him with, is this the same blue? I don't know. We're going to do it anyway. I don't like the way I did his hand, to be honest. We're going to fix it, though. With white out. Let's try and white this out real quick before I do anything crazy. I don't like these whiteout gel pens because they don't work correctly. Maybe I just got a bad batch or something, but they're annoying to use for sure. 100% annoying. It doesn't work as good. You gotta like tap it, otherwise it's gonna like smear, smudge, and not work properly. Or like you scrape over the whiteout gel pen and then it just cancels itself. Lute lost all his ore. Actually, I think he gains it with the peg leg. He really does. If Virgil wasn't there, he'd still have his leg. That's all I'm saying. Alright, where was I coloring? He'd still have his leg and he'd be kicking. Because hookshot was not helping. I'm not sure if I have Virgil fully dead or not. I was thinking about giving it a little transformation. Not a transformation, but like an updated look of surviving it. Virgil the Drowned, they're going to call him. That'll be like later. Or maybe he'll show up like Jugo did in Boruto Next Generations just to get smoked by Konohamaru. Anyway, even though that anime doesn't exist. But yeah. Numen's Law Next Generation. Gets bodied into stale. Whiteout just spills everywhere. Good God. Even my bullies have noticed me change. Like I used to talk nonstop. Yeah, honestly. Be like that. Your bullies is like, what's going on? How come my bullying isn't working? So come on. I need this. That's it, Mr. Face High BS8XT. You're going to get destroyed soon. I don't like Boruto, and that doesn't exist in my mind, so let's not talk about it. I don't even know why I brought it up. It's not real, guys. It can't hurt me. Boruto can't hurt me. It's not real. Burritos don't exist. It can't hurt me. Anything after the pain arc can't hurt me. uh... The pain arc. Nothing after the pain arc can't hurt me. Flames, want to know how tall I am? I don't know, you're like 5'3", if you're lucky. Said wrong, I'm 5'3.5". Now you owe me $1. My teacher make mistake in the bed wars for something else. Oh, your spelling is horrendous, Bentley, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I think. Who am I drawing? Listen, Keith lover. I'm drawing my character, Lute Patootie. Lute, he's the water guy right here. Wait, what the? Right there, yeah. Rawr. Anyway, I'm 5'11.5". Damn, Johnny, you said you were tall. I hate Boruto. Why do you hate something that doesn't exist? How'd you know? We're all gonna die. Yes, eventually, yes. Hey, watch that mouth of yours. Anyway. Those things don't insult anyone. The best way to insult anyone is to assault their emotional things that make them emotional. You gotta strike them the core. Like you gotta things that are like insult their character. Saying those things is just general. It doesn't really, apply. Because you could say that to literally anyone, but it's got to be a specific insult. That's how you get them. We're still saying womp kicks. All right, that's my voice chat. That is tall. Yeah, if you're like 15, that's tall. Or you're a girl, that's really tall. Hey, what did you say? How tall you were? Yeah, me and you are the same height. Lute is bald. Lute is bald. And you want to know who we have to blame for that? Kicks. Blame Kicks. Perfect person to blame. Make a voice in the Discord server. I want chaos. No, you guys are too young. I can't have adults talking to children. Some of us aren't the same age. If we were all in the same age bracket, then I would, but we're not, and that's a dangerous game. And I don't like to play dangerous games, you know? Dangerous games gets people in trouble. Including you. It sounds good on paper, but no. It's not. It's not a great idea at all. You feel me? It's a terrible idea, even. It's a unfortunate idea. You know what I'm saying? It's a catastrophic idea. You know what I mean? It's a horrendous idea. You feel me? Alright, anyways. Yeah. Sawyer, my man. My man, my man. Alright, that's funny. Guys, I think I found a pink sheep. What are you talking about? You haven't been making sense at all this whole time. I guess you can say this is watercoloring. You're a brilliant individual. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wow, thumbs up. That means we're pals, right? Hey, what? Did the eraser just fall? Oh. Oh. Did my thing unplug? There we go. Rah! Sawyer is a flames man. Is flames man cutter. Sawyer said weeks ago he felt insulted I wasn't giving him a proper introduction. All right, where was we? I'm just gonna color it this way. Wow, 100 big ones. Holy sh. We're gonna update Lute's look a little bit with his bubble head. That's for sure. You guys just want to hear my blushing anime kid voice. My overthrown voice. Because Overthrown's being mean again. I'm drawing you a new profile pic. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it, bud. No, it's not. I haven't watched My Hero, but I just assume that's what a lot of you kids act like and sound like. And I think I'm correct, honestly. And the way you guys talk in the chat sounds sometimes, not today, but not most of the time, a lot of the time you guys say things that make you would have that voice. I can stay in the cereal aisle. Fruit Loop. What? Please! Doom Slayer. Yes. Rip and Tear. I've never played it. I played one Doom game, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I only played one. But they're great. They're great. I can respect it, for sure. I like slow-paced games, even if they're hell. But yeah. I like to take my time, you know, not think too hard. But still, it's peak for sure. I like the blade. The blade's fire, though. I don't even know how to do impressions, man. I just do it on the spot. Pass the gun, Flames. It's the gum. It's my favorite flavor. Bet. I'm gonna take it out of my mouth and put it in yours then. Pause. Holy pause. Anti took my banana. Holy pause again. I'm sorry. For what? What'd you say? I never watched Invincible, so I wouldn't know a Conquest impression. Keith Lover, what? Kix, quote it. Kix needs to quote himself. Kix is the quoter, the screenshotter, the receipt. His name's gonna be Receipt from now on. I'm gonna change your name to either. Well, I'll wait till your birthday's done to change your name. You can stay Balloon Boy. But as soon as your birthday's over in what, 10, 13 days, you're becoming either Nail Stealer or Receipt again. I think he was already Receipt though. Holding a lobster. Oh god. He's influencing your behavior. There's rocks and stuff underneath here. What the? I love polar ice. What is that? I blame Kix for the chaos. I'm gonna. Yeah, honestly, real. Yeah, you should blame Kix. Can you change my name? I can't change names. Only in the Discord. Blame the world eater. Rip and tear. It's funny because I was doing a part of my webtoon and it was the cat ripping and tearing. So as soon as that was earlier this morning. I was like, oh god, that sounds like rip and tear. Alright, where was I? Oh, I didn't draw the orbs on his. God damn it. Dang gummit. Not again. Dang gummit. Where it says he wants to do things like the song gallery piece. And I'm starting to get scared. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure if he's ever gonna have a fish floating around in his head, but it'd be crazy if he did. It'd be crazy. Mr. Kiwi. Pair of Truies today. I would like you to hand package them. Pair of Truies. It's funny. Sawyer, one day you're gonna have a revelation. You're gonna become the man meditating in the woods. Uh-oh, I don't want to see the lyrics. You sent me something earlier and you probably deleted it. You said since you asked, even though I didn't ask. I never asked. I don't ask. You guys are something else, that's for sure. I wish I had the right markers for this, because I think this would look better in marker, but you know what? I don't care. Even though I just talked about how I cared, but I don't care. Shut up. I might change the color of socks in this one. It took me 3 days to draw. Draw what? See, that sentence is why I know your age. How old are you, if you don't mind? You want to guess? And I'll tell you if you're hot or cold. Whoever spoils getting banned. They're going to play the game. You have 6 attempts. But I'll tell you if you're hot or cold. Okay, Keith? Go. And I'm not responding to anyone else that answers. Socks and sandals, rocks and randals. I'm waiting for Keith to answer. Keith asked, so he's playing the game. But you guys can have your bets. Place your bets. Your mental bets. Alright. For those who don't know, I guess. It's hard to color over this whiteout stuff. You guessed 20. Incorrect. Pushing 30 is crazy. Alright, game over. He's just saying things that you guys are saying. It's ruining the guessing. You guys are literally ruining the fun. Why do you have to do that? Kicks, eat, slash pile, and punk bunny. That's what you're doing. You guys are ruining the fun. Like, why do you guys gotta poop the party? Like, what are we doing? Someone was guessing my age, and they're over here ruining it. Like, why are we doing this? Why are you guys ruining the fun? That you're in trouble. What did you do? You literally did what I told you not to do. Oh my god. guys suck, dude. You don't listen. Swear. My God. You guys killing the vibe with that one. Jesus. You're giving him hints, and you're making his guesses. All right, Mr. Keith Lover, I'm giving you only 3 more attempts because they're giving too many riddles. But I'll deter you by saying no one tells me what to shut up. You're warmer. I'll tell you that. Now you're down to 2 guesses. Grams. Don't tell me what to do, Gramps. I'm out of here. Where are you going? To go get me some. What? 27. You're hot. You're hot. God, you're so hot. Yeah, you're hot. You're hot. That's for sure. One more guess. What is it gonna be? Which way are you gonna go, Keith? It's pretty easy to guess. Ha! I knew the whole time. You're one of those persons, William. You're one of those people that be like, I knew the whole time. Nope, you're wrong. And 26 was the answer. You should have guessed the other way. Yes, I'm pushing 30. There's nothing wrong with it. 30, if you look at all the people that are 30 these days, we look much younger than the people who were 30 back then. 30 is literally like the new 25. Even though they say it's the new 20, it's really the new 25. But yeah. Too late, Keith Lover. Too late. But yes, I'm 26. 30 is my prime. Don't you guys know? I look like I'm 20. I look like I'm 18 to some. And when I was 18, I looked like I was 15. Genuinely old and out of touch. I am young and active. You know, in like China, they still call you like, oh, you're just a baby when you say you're 30. 26 is basically 40. When you guys have barely like had enough time to have a fully developed brain. So some of you guys are basically 4 years or even not even 1 year into a developed brain. Some of you not even at all because you're still developing. I've been an unk. I was an unk at 12. Anyway. I'm 0. But yeah, to you guys, if you guys were to lose 1 year out of all your years, that's more than my 1 year in fraction-wise. So yes. I only talk to people 3x my age. Huh. Ain't I cool? Get out of here. Bro's life is genuinely over. It's crazy. Actually, you should look into success stories, Johnny. Most people who get successful at the age they're around 40, by 40 something by the time they get success. And at the rate I'm going, I will get there before I'm 29. Why didn't I say 20, 30? Or why didn't I say 28 or 30? Because 29 just feels right. Retirement home. Sawyer, you're younger than I thought. Mm-hmm. Yes. Retirement home. Maybe. I'd rather die. I hope I die at 60. But I'll probably die at 30. I honestly predict that I'm going to die at 32. Yeah, a lot of you guys are coming out, and I was already. $26 is the new $99. That he's dying at 70. Yeah, we'll see. Bro, I was 23 3 years ago when you guys were asking if I was 23, and I said yes. Honestly, at the rate we're going these days, a lot of you guys are going to die younger. So, not to give you any existential dread, but yeah. I don't want to know anything crazy about you. There's nothing crazy. You're too young to have anything. Oh, I'll probably die this year. Shit, if I'm lucky, tomorrow. Shut up. Yeah. You already said that, William Ray. That's how I know you're 12. That's how I know you're 10. You're not. Johnny is a full-fledged 17-year-old, fellas. Listen, guys. If I'm going to give it to you straight, my brain didn't fully develop. Or I peaked when I got 23. 23 is the age when my brain felt like I was at peak knowledge. And yes, I'm still getting smarter and smarter every year. But through life experiences, of course. But and just reading and expanding my brain. But I didn't feel... What do you mean the TikTok lives were better? Was you even in the multi-streamer live stream I did like weeks ago? Johnny, I did it like the OG TikToks. Well, I got where we had a bunch of artists. I sent the link in the Discord. If you wasn't there. Do another one. You didn't go there? You didn't see it? It's also on Najiro server. I posted the link. It's probably easy to find in there because this server is dead as hell. But if you do watch it, I posted a video on YouTube. You need a link to get into it though, and the link's on Najiro server. Well, it's easier to find unless you go to my announcements. But you can skip to the 30-minute mark if you want the full. If you don't want to waste your time, I guess. Yeah, but we had almost all the peak. Yeah, I'm gonna have to host another one, I guess, but I'll wait till the end of But you guys get ignored in those live streams. You know what I mean? Guess how old I am? I don't know. 12, 13? Let you join the stream. Not old enough. You're just not. I only did it to... You have to be one of the guys that were doing it at the time. If Anti is not coming up, you're not coming up. It's gonna be mad awkward, too. You know it is. Don't play yourself. I'll make your content actually... Remember the saga you was asking to be my editor of my videos? I remember that chapter. Dickle cocktail. I had one of my friends join the stream. He just drew a PP and then he left. That was actually the funny part. He joined for like a brief moment. Dayquil cocktails over here. Yeah, Dayquil. Sawyer's on a roll with his dumbass. Alright. What's going on, Kicks? Bingo. In 13. Uh-oh. I got your age down. I'm going to add more to this. I'm just slowing down a bit. I'm chewing on a bottle cap if I'm slurring my words. I was begging you to be my editor. That's crazy. I'm carrying. And so is carrying, you guys. Come on, lock in. I would invite you to my server. I thought I was already in it. I gotta do your voice lines. It's on my to-do list. One day, Johnny. One day you'll be one of the greats. But not today. Not today. I'm gonna tweak. I see how it is. What do you mean? I gave you hope just now. Colored pencil ruins the line work, I swear. Especially the oily ones, because they slide over the black ink, so the black ink gets suffocated. Maybe if I do this. Well, don't count on servers being alive. The only reason my server is alive is because I'm live streaming all the time. That's the only reason. And good, you know, because I don't need to be chronically on that app. Neither do you. Slash pile, I didn't say I was joining. 1. 2, I'm voice acting something for them. Hey man, that's what my Discord's for, man. You just send all your nonsense there, and someone upset with their lives will rip you apart. Sometimes it's gonna be me. Alright. Because they all want to impress me. Right, you're not even in the server. And Johnny's server's alive because I'm still live streaming. Yours is a proxy off of my server, so... It's funny, we're having a server off right now. My server's better than yours. Oh, God. My server. I don't care. I'm an unk, but my server. I'm cooked. I'm gonna drink some water. So humble. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, because I don't know. Easy target versus easy target's hilarious. I mean, yeah, you did. You could get your server. The only thing is, the hardest part about having a server is keeping people. Getting them there is easy, But keeping them is the hard part. Just like Sawyer in his relationships, he just can't seem to... Easy target versus easy target. That was funny. Hold on, I need to open a window for that one. Thank you, Logistic. Gotta go. Bye. Bye. Bye, beautiful thing. Remember when Anti was in here briefly for 10 seconds? I remember that. I remember it so good. Just like Joe Goldberg. Yeah, can you eat the rich now? You'll do us a favor. I don't want to do it, but I feel like I'm going to have to. Y'all wouldn't understand the Discord server flex is crazy. Hello, Farron. I hate when new names join because there's a crack on my screen, which is perfectly over their name. Hold on, let me take this cap out of my mouth. There's like a crack on my screen that's right in front of people's names when they say hi, so it's hard to read. Besides the good. It's funny you're randomly making an enemy of Kicks right now. Got eye surge. My grandma got eye surgery and it's only time she hasn't called me. I've been so peaceful now that she's temporarily... That's crazy. He said that 30 times. He did? Never noticed. I only seen it once, but I'm watching you nonetheless. I'm watching you, Kicks. You don't think there's cameras in my basement? I have cameras everywhere. It's my house. Never mind. Never mind. Don't start that. What'd I tell you? That's it. You're in trouble, buddy. I don't know you think you are, Johnny, but you're gonna get it. I see everything. Do you, though, Mr. Receipt Man? No. Johnny, your whole shtick is being against me. That's your whole spiel. Listen, I got you figured out. You need a new spiel. Actually, no, you do have other spiels. You got Depressed Giant. You got Hopeless Romantic. And not in the versus FlamesCreate. You have 3 modes. Is Nico Robin? That'd be fire if it was. Your girlfriend's last name is Robin. Yes and no. Let me sit. Are you sitting yourself? Shorty, hey yo, government man. I'm gonna send her a picture of this chat. This is funny. Hold on, stay still. Hold on. That's funny. Alright. She is nice. She's definitely not like me. I'm nice too, until I know you. Anyway. Dang, you just used up all your lobsters. It's like you're taking all your stock money out. You think stock's about to drop. You know it's a bad hit when she uses all her lobsters early. Anti's returned. Was you here earlier or was I tweaking? That's crazy, Sawyer. That's crazy. I don't like saying that, but that's what it's called. I do not like saying that, but that is what it's called. That is what it's called. It's literally what it's called in that world or spectrum. But yeah. Take him out of here, dude. Take him all out of here. Oh, God. You're getting nuked. Tell you about Xander. Just nuke them all, Kicks. Just nuke them all. And don't ask. Rest thine innocent eyes. I'm glad your mother isn't in this live sometimes. Because, you know, I'd have to get a little freaky. Nice. I wish I never made him. A hated character is a good character. I hate how I said character like that. Character. Alright, whatever. Oh, my character. Sometimes I sound like a dork and I hate it. Erotic stories written in blood is back. Erotic stories written in blood. You sound like you love Wednesday. Alright. That name. That's okay. I get my cousin gives me nothing to be ashamed. Oh God, that's Sawyer's second account. That's crazy. That's hilarious. Hold on. Hold on. Alright. We're done with that. No, go back. 2 seconds. No. Alright. That's fair. My sister. Oh my God. Okay, thank you. Okay, just run. Run from the screen. Yes, Yuki. Run from the screen far and wide. Yes, I love face cares. You have 20 seconds. They're nice, but I feel like that ruins my face even more. Like, if I have acne, the best way to take care of acne or anything in that nature is to just the steam. I like the steam towels. That's what I like. The warm steam towels going on your face and then getting a massage. Yeah. Anyways, but like other than that, like I feel like it gives me acne. You're putting all these chemicals on your face. If you really want to get rid of acne, just stop eating sweets and processed stuff. Like you'll lose it within the first day and just wash your face slightly with warm and then cold water with a rag. That's how you get rid of acne. That's really the simplest trick. That's what works the best. Like you don't need all these fancy stancies. Yes, yes, I know Unknown Planet. That's the whole like debacle of this last 20 minutes. But it's just a face cleaning is what I get. I don't get no makeup applied, but I was so bored I watched a FlamesCreate vid. Did you get bored of that? And then you came back. You got bored of that, so he came back. Salty oatmeal? What? Gross. I was scared for a second. Yeah, the bannings must continue. Miss soup. Miso soup. Oh, miso soup. I need to practice my Chinese. Oh, God. Am I too late? How much time do I have? I gotta do my Chinese lesson or it's gonna can me. I'm ending my live stream. I'm on a 50-day streak of my Chinese learning, but I was doing it way before the 50 days. But through like other things, but this app that I use also like has a streak timer. So if I miss it, I have to go. What do you mean no? Didn't you say it was bored? I'm leaving in a minute. Lute, stop doing that. If you leave, I won't be your editor. Hey man, I gotta do this Chinese. I'm doing so well over the course. But look, we got the water, man. We got the water. Now let's look at the others. That's not. Actually, I'm gonna stay for 15 more minutes. Don't leave yet. We have water, fire, and lightning. Maybe I should have did his with marker. Maybe that would have been better for him. But it's still cool nonetheless. No, that's not it. That wasn't the one I grabbed. What the fuck? Anyway. This. This one's still the best one. I have to draw fire the best. I'm called FlamesCreate, not water makes. Not lightning. Not lightning does. Let's go over the Iker chapter, the parts I've added, though. Jonathan. Oh, yeah. Adios, mijo, papi. Anyway. Rosa. Oh, there's only 11 people. I'm not doing it unless the heavy hitters make a comment. And Rob Pocket. Get lightning does. Get him out of here. Oh, God, that is an immortal timeout, bro. That's hilarious, but chill out, man. Alright, I'm gonna... Yeah, we do have a similar PFP. Yes. It's funnier because you didn't use the actual word, so it made it sound funnier. But yeah, you're cooked for that. You're cooked on this one too. That's getting you in trouble double time. You're double troubled. Now you're not gonna see what yourself looks like in this. Alright, where was I? So let's just go over it for funsies. I'm gonna speed go over this part though. And I'm not gonna get to the part where he gets his arms ripped off. We're not gonna do that part yet. That deserves a double cooking. So he gets to this part, the town shows up. How do I zoom out? Oh wow, I zoomed in. Anyways, yeah, zooming out, the town shows up. He's right there. I'm gonna have to redraw this panel, obviously. He's coming out the alleyway. And there's a boyfriend, girlfriend randomly just walking. Naked Johnny chapter, insane. Ah, I forgot about Sauce Moolah. Anyway. There's someone notices him. We're just going to go over this part quickly before I get to the other stuff I added. He says, a monster, an integrant! The townspeople gather around him. I might have to add a panel or two, because why would they just teleport to him immediately? Stuff would have to happen before that. Then he grabs his shoulder, his arm. He hits it off of him. Look how cool this looks, of course. There's still the Johnny Wanted poster. Maybe I'll put it in the background somewhere. Ban the third dude. Grr, and then he hits him in the stomach with his hammer because he's pissed for some reason. Like, how could you not let me touch you? Then he swings so fast and just cuts him in half, basically. Bam! Then the townspeople are like, what the fuck? And then people are behind him while he's just like, what? Oh, I did that. While he's looking at the ground, he's like, oh, I did that. You didn't do anything. Anyways, he blocks an attack. The other guys come in. Something happens before I gotta add a panel, but eventually he gets to this point where this guy that's about to swing at him, he turns directly behind him and just like, what are you doing? And he just basically like gets fear, basically trembled. He falls to the ground. He falls to the ground. And then, you know how each integrant has like that aura thing. I got the idea from Soul Eater, 1000%, obviously. Yeah, these are... And then he's like, this is the fun part. We need your help. Shaw T. He says, a monster, man made of blood. One last time, whatever you want, even my daughter's hand. He exhales whatever he was drinking. His cocktail with one eyeball in it. Caleb Sawyer. And then he's still fighting. Icar's still fighting out there. Hits this guy out the way. Or he hits his sword out of his hand at least. This poses fire, I think. Then he gets up. Chair scoots back. And he's like, a man made of blood, huh? He's, Icar's still fighting and stuff. And then he's like, the tab's on you as he leaves. That's his hair as he walks by. He's like, ugh. And then then he says, so I hear you've been stirring up trouble. He looks, sees the dead guy on the floor. But he's like, he recalls, he says, no, big guy, he gave me a helping hand when I was a coin short. But a coin just falls out of his pants, and the guy thinks it's a girl, so he thinks like, hey, you dropped something, miss. And then it turns around, it's a straight dude, and he's like, oh, what the? And then... And then he's like, He said, looks like I got a lot of my work cut out for me, don't I? And then he says, Icar's not talking, so he's like, no words, huh? And then he's just standing there, putting his gear on for whatever it looks like. You know what I mean? Now, you'll see yourself in. Anyway, so he's like, okay, go. He dashes, slices right here. He rolls under it. Damn, we got a stack. Holy, I added a lot then. He rolls under it. Cannibal. How is he doing this so fast? He rolls under it. He goes for the kick. He dodges the kick. He dashes away. He dashes away from the area doing some swaggy back step. Flip, and then he just points at him. He says, you see these shoes? Yes. No, he's gonna say this first. He says, to make it fair and fun, I'll share you a secret and you tell me yours. He says that right there. And he says, you see these shoes? Yes, quite fashionable, I know, but the soles are blades, so be careful. He says, oh, he's still not talking, huh? No comment, huh? And they're like, why is he talking to that enemy? That's what some of the townspeople are saying. And then he's like, okay, go. They start fighting again. He dashes at him. Icar's running towards him. And then he slices. I'm not sure how the blades are going to look, but this was the panel when I did it. But yeah, Icar dodges it. The punch misses. And then Icar's doing something with his hand. Icar's on the right side, by the way. As Icar's about to do his blood thing, he blocks him with his elbow, hits Icar's arm, and Icar punches him in the face with his other hand. Oh, he must have thought you were Caleb number 3. And then he punches him. Then he does this quick little 360 cartwheel thing and cuts him with his shoe blades. Gash. Then he dashes back after he does the attack and he says, let's see if the blood man can handle his own blood spilling. His blood spilling out. So then he's controlling his blood real quick. He says, I could stop him right now, but it's so entertaining. Oh well. He says, surprise! Thank you for the love. I don't even know what noise seals make. Anyway, this is just silly. We know who you are. Surprise! So the blood pours out from his chest and it basically erupts. And a blade comes from it, basically. A controlled... See, Icar, performs the best when he's in his most dire circumstance like that. He's about to get, one-tapped. So this comes out... A spear shoots out of his chest or his stomach where he was gashed. And he dodges it just barely. He falls to the ground. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So it's just easier. It says, imagine we can do with a hand cut off. Because he's like, dang. If I cut him and he control his blood like that, imagine what I would do if he'd cut his hand off. He'd have a free blood hand weapon. So he says, He said, if I want to win, I must do it swiftly. Iker grabs his charm out of his who knows where. Then he stabs his chest basically and injects himself. It's the charm itself and not the actual concoction that's inside of it. So it's not like Bane serum. But yes, he injects it. And what is it? Can allow him to do is harden his blood. So he takes the blood out of his chest real quick. That looks like a spear, and he turns it into a sword basically. And he says, "It's always a sword, isn't it?" is what he says. And he says he turned his blood into a sword. As Iker's walking towards him. We're gonna remaster the first chapter, turn into a zine, and then make a full copy of the first chapter, and that's probably gonna be it. And the first chapter remaster is gonna be like. And then he said, "I'll admit, you're turning your wound into a weapon is quite impressive. What good is a new tool if a tool is using it?" Ha 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 ha. And then he goes for a slice. Misses, obviously. He dashes in the air. He's over him. He's in the air. It's the aerial view. Then I'm gonna make this upside down because he's kind of upside down in the air when he does this. Then he's gonna call this move the Blade Blunder. I like to name my moves for future stuff, for like a video game or something. He's gonna be able to do something like that, and it's gonna have a name. But he has Blade Blunder, is where he just throws the blades off that he was using in his hands. Then he's gonna have the ones where he uses it for his feet too, but he doesn't do that quite yet. So they're coming at him. He just slashes them. Ting! He slashes one of them, but one of them's stalling late, and it comes right here. So as he's sitting right here... Someone asked me that question already. Anyway. He's right here sitting. Why does his screen look so blurry? Anyway. He's standing right here. Right there. So the other thing's still sliding at him while he's right here. He's about to straight dash at him. So he's about to straight dash. He's right here, getting into dash position. He knocks the other item out. Bam! Right to the face. Punches him right to the face. Boom! Look at that hit. Just straight smokes him in the face. Then he drops his weapon right here. Then he's going to do the same thing that Bora did with his ice thing. He dropped on the ground purposefully, but he's going to try and configure his sword to slash him. But that's all we have for now. This part, I'm still going to have to write my way to this part, so we're not at this part yet. But we're going to get there pretty soon. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Thank you, Water Destroys. But yeah, we're going to get there eventually. But yeah, that's it, homie. Alright, what? There's this chapter. I'm gonna put him in the front. What I said was I'm not good with robot designs, so I wouldn't know, but I'd look at classic robot anime type stuff like Evangelion, whatever it is. I'm not really good with robot designs or mechanical approach. I haven't even tried it yet, but I will be experimenting on one of my characters with them eventually. Hey, quick flex. Anyways, while that's flexing, I'm gonna organize myself. How much time do I have? Oh crap, I have 7 minutes. I gotta go. See you guys. Yes, flexing. Look at this flexing. Flexing! No one flexes it like me. I'm